Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the practice log. Alright, we got a lot of stuff to do today, so let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Yeah, I had a little bit of a rough night last night. It was pretty good though, but I'm definitely a little groggy. I probably spent like $50 on Miller Lights. I was gonna try to have like a productive Friday night, but I did that instead. But I'm committed to not letting that ruin this Saturday morning. We're just gonna chug along through it. What do we have on the docket today? We have the Bach, we have the Soar, we have the Giuliani. Yeah, I mean the usual stuff. I'm gonna start with the Giuliani. Side note, I was playing pool last night and I like injured my finger. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I didn't like punch a wall or anything, but that hurts. That's on the eye. It shouldn't affect me too much. That happens. You ever just like go out and then you just have random cuts all over your body? Alright, well, we're not gonna waste any time. Like, I'm still like super tired. I need to wake up with some guitar. And then we'll probably watch a video or talk afterwards or something. What's this video about? I wonder. A lot of these times I have no idea what the video is gonna be about when I'm sitting in this chair. It's kind of interesting for you knowing what I'm gonna do after this. Alright, well, I'll see you in the piano bench. We're jumping into it. I will see you on the other side. Okay, here's what we're doing. I'm ready to play. I know it hasn't been that long. That's like my catchphrase. Let me bring you closer. I want to play the Soar Mozart variations, because that's mainly what I worked on today. And I'm going to try to play it in a new way, and I'm going to try to have fun playing it. I think I'm going to experiment with timing and stuff, put extra focus into not missing notes. That's what we're doing. And I also have the camera slightly ajar because I want to be able to look at myself in the mirror as I'm playing. I'm going to mainly look there. Oh yeah, stability. That's another big thing I'm going to be thinking about and trying to achieve. Yeah. Alright, well, here we go. Dang, well, it fell apart there. What can I say? I could try to just do it again, but that is what happened. Huge memory slip in the minor section. I forgot everything, which is crazy because it's so easy too. How could I forget it? Yeah, well, that sucks. When practicing that one, I've been in this sort of rut where I just play it over and over again. So I'm trying to change how I approach that because I feel like that's not very effective because I've like barely gotten any better at it. So I don't know, today I focused a lot on the first two sections. You know, there are these like problem areas that pop up. You know, it's a hard piece. I'll play the whole thing next time. Or maybe you're happy it ended so soon. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go do some stuff that's not this now. So, I will see you at the computer. Here we are back at the computer. Did you guys know that there's this store called Ruten's Delight where you can buy Sore Hands merch? Right now we have 2 shirts available. The Sore Hands Classic and then the Thior Bug, of course, that's what's hanging on my wall. I mean, holy smokes, that's a good fit. Yeah, you want a shirt like that? Go and get one. Links in the description, of course. That's the ad. Gotta say it. Speaking of like promoting stuff, I'm gonna pop over to the Discord and see if there are any videos that people want me to react to. Because there is a reaction request channel in the Discord. You know what? This could be a good one. Oh yeah. I mean, this looks like a pretty good video so far. I feel like we should be listening to Tool watching this. If I had an intro, I want it to look like this. Can somebody make that for me? Giving it one of those. The severed right hand. Dude, I feel like I'm high right now.
When we bend the 10th string away from its equilibrium position and release it, it'll bounce back and forth and channel through to the mass of the steel points holding it. On a guitar, these points are the nut.
It is funny that it's called that. I feel like we don't talk about that enough. That is funny.
And the saddle at the bridge.
I wish the saddle had a better name. Post some alternative names for the saddle in the comments.
It is energy onto the guitar's body, but
dun. Perfect pitch. That was an E.
To the
that was an A. Guys, I got it. I'm gonna stop interrupting him.
The soundboard is thin and flexible enough to mirror the vibrations of the string, and in turn move the air molecules surrounding it to create sound waves.
Is that what the soundboard does? It vibrates like a drum? I didn't know that. How I thought the guitar worked, I thought just the sound bounced around inside of it. I have no idea how it works. Well, that's cool. I'm sure all you knew that because you guys know everything.
Since it is a flat surface, it will vibrate more freely and move more air particles when the string vibrates perpendicular to its surface.
That's how you should strike the string. If you can strike it up and down, you want to push the string down like that. That's why we do that for the soundboard vibrating, even though I just learned that. I mean, I feel like I kind of knew it subconsciously. I didn't conceptualize the actual wood like beating.
Linear trajectory between the release point and its equilibrium position. The vibrations that will be amplified more efficiently will be the ones that are transverse to the soundboard.
Yep. Fingerstyle is best. That's what we got here. Using a pick, it's not gonna sound as good. Though it probably doesn't matter, unlike an electric guitar. Does it? Or actually, yeah, it should, because it's still taking the vibrations from the metal. Guys, I have no idea what I'm talking about.
To make the string vibrate perpendicular to the soundboard, we will have to release the string either from the outer side of the normal,
I like that sound. We're getting funky.
From the inner side of the normal. If we bend the string towards the outer side of the normal, we will need to pull the string, and when released, it will hit against the fret, producing an undesirable percussive sound in our tone.
Depends on what you're playing. You might be playing some flamenco or some funky wonky. You gotta get that pop when you're playing some funk. Down, down. That's funk. Find the pocket, y'all.
And the angle of the distal phalanx are the
What's that? Dude, I have to be thinking of this when I'm trying to do a rest stroke. Like doing math, like I'm playing pool, like I'm trying to make a bank shot or something.
Need to be precisely adjusted for the string to break through after the phalanx pushes the string to the inner side of its normal.
Guitar is complicated business.
This angle will depend on the position of its DIP joint.
The dip
is controlled by its parent joint, the PIP joint.
The pip.
This parent-child kinematic relation between two joints is very common in many systems, like on the blades of a propeller or the hands of a clock, or a windshield wiper. There is one still point and another free point at the end will submissively move through a fixed circular trajectory. Building a system where the still point and the free point are capable of switching roles.
So that's what we have when we have a finger, I guess. We have the still point. God, you can see the cut of my finger. We got our still point, and we got our free point, and the free point has to submissively follow what the still point does. And in fact, we even have another one, a smaller one, and then we even have a smaller one on top of that. So we have 3 points that are all fixed in their own way, but this is like the master one here, which really, maybe that one's the master one. Oh wait, actually, ooh, where does it end? Oh my god.
Our obedient DIP is submissive to its parent, the PIP, who...
Dude, this terminology we're using is really interesting. Submit to me, you little dip.
Compliant to the orders of its parent, the MCP, who is defenseless to the authority of the wrist, and this of the elbow, and this of the shoulder. Since its contact point with the string...
God, I want to see this thing play the guitar so bad.
...is a still point, the whole system will have to be capable of reversing itself and...
Dude, you guys think your nails are bad? This mother effer is playing with wooden fingers, y'all.
...work with inverse kinematics to control the angle of the distal phalanx respective to the string.
Play the note, stop teasing me.
This angle can be controlled by the entire arm's position, which is controlled
there
by...
we go. Just a little something.
...shoulder's rotator cuff.
I bet this guy can play the Soar Mozart variation so well. I want to see an animation of him playing it.
The great-grandparent of all the joints.
This is like, what is it called? Like VTubers, where it's like an avatar that's like, you control the avatar with your actual body. I want to become a VTuber where I'm this guy. I need to find the right cameras for that, that'd be cool.
Once the arm has produced an optimal angle for the distal phalanx, the DIP and the PIP can lock their angles and allow the MCP to flex and pluck the string.
Okay. I think that answered our question, how to play a string. That's probably what this is going to be titled. How do strings work? How do you play them? I don't mean like how to play guitar. I mean like how do you sound the string? Alright, well, we're halfway through this video. I guess we'll watch the rest of it next time. Kind of an interesting one. Not like super riveting, but you know, it's by a guy, David Galvez or something. A guitarist, I presume. He has a picture of himself with a guitar. It seems like a cool dude. Stairway to Heaven. Can we trust you after a Stairway to Heaven video? Alright, I want to hear the solo. When it comes to rock music, electric guitar sounds so good, and all other instruments sound so doofy. Like, you guys know that oboe solo of Cliffs of Dover? Like that kind of stuff? They just don't sound that great. It just sounds like Lindsey Sterling, like pentatonic violin. I don't like that sound. It sounds a lot better on guitar. I want to hear that Cliffs of Dover. I'm just like being a hater now. Sorry, it was bassoon, I think. Cliffs of Dover. Bassoon. Yeah, it's this video. I don't want to like make fun of the guy. It's just a thing that I've noticed with any instrument that's not a guitar, playing guitar music. Like, it sounds good. Like, it sounds like he's putting his heart and soul into it. But man, no matter how good it sounds, it's not gonna look as cool either. Because guitar just looks so freaking cool when you're playing it. And bassoon really doesn't look that cool when you're playing it. I'm sorry, I don't know if that's controversial. Most instruments don't look that cool. Piano looks cool when you're playing it. Guitar looks cool. Mainly electric guitar. Classical guitar looks kind of lame a lot of the times because we have it so high up, like freaking dorks. It gives the same energy as like the jazz guys playing with straps and they're like way up here versus like Slash being like way down here. It's like obviously Slash is cooler. Violin looks very cool when you're playing classical music, not when you're playing rock though. You know what guitar sounds really bad with? Neoclassical. I hate how neoclassical sounds on guitar. Like Yngwie Malmsteen, stuff like that. I'm not into that. It's just not the genre for it. You know, every instrument has a genre. This is not the genre for bassoon, but we're doing it anyways. Okay, that's enough. Cliffs of Dover cello. Oh my god, should I just do like a Cliffs of Dover like reaction to all the covers of it? Maybe someday. Alright, that's enough hating for one day. Sorry guys, I'm not a hater. I don't mean to be a hater. I like that people are making music. But I'm just also, you know, this is my show and that's what I do. Alright, whatever. It's time for this to be done. So, I'll see you in the outro. Hey, well, you know, if you made it this far, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. And hey, want some guitar lessons? I'll teach you classical. I will not teach you Cliffs of Dover. That's not happening. There are plenty of YouTube videos for that. It's not that hard. Classical, on the other hand, ooh. Oh god, it's so hard. So yeah, guitar lessons. Hey, want some shirts? Head on down to Rootin's Delight. Link in the description. Good old honest store for you. You can buy some honest shirts. Put a shirt on, for God's sake. What else we got? Comment questions, of course. I haven't answered a comment question in a while. I will. I have to be inspired to do it. I go through phases. You know this. We all go through phases. I'll see you tonight.